she's not feeling good, so she's at home. So I will be myself today. So thank you so much for all you coming today. Today is a special event. Today is a sad day for the Hmong family and a sad day for St. Paul Public School, losing some kids. And it's a sad day for everybody here. Before I start, there's a couple housekeeping. So behind me are some agendas, candles, waters, and snack there. So help yourself there. On my right, it's the bathroom. So if you want to step out and use that, it's on my right here. Next, a couple things. We do have a couple table here for donations. That table, whether you have any cash donation or anything like that, that's a box, drop box there. As well, we also have her publishers donate some books. So those are for you to take, and if you have any donation to put in that, go ahead and ask for the tables for that. It's the book for donation, so if you have any money, please do that. On the floor, I know we wish that we put a table in here, but it blocks the screen. So this is for donation for anything that you have, like clothing, stuffed animals, or anything like that for the family. This is where you will donate right here for the family. Briefly, on January 3rd at 1 o'clock in the morning, the fire started at one of our relative families. With that, it take away 4 little children, and that's what we're here today, plus the families still in the hospitals. I would like to say thank you to St. Paul Public School, and especially American Indian Managed School for allowing this place, for us to hold this vigil for these families. So thank you so much for St. Paul Public School and American Managed School. On that, I would like to introduce the principal, Julie Hutchinson, and Superintendent Dr. Gottlieb. Please, I will pass the word to you guys. Thank you.
Julie Donwin, Principal of American United. I would like to ask the staff of American United to join us up front as well. So staff that are here, please come up. We want the family and the community to know that as American United School, we stand with you. We stand with you in grief. We stand with you in hope. Ms. Kerr is a beloved staff member of ours. And our 2 twins, kindergarten, we were very sad. Our staff, their classmates, very sad to lose those 2 beautiful girls who loved coloring, loved coming to school in their matching beautiful dresses every day, greeting staff, waving, following their mom, staying after school when mom stayed after school. Many of our staff have had children attend our school, and children of staff become our family too. And so we grieve the 2 that were our students along with you, with the family. We also share your grief for the 2 younger as well, the 2 younger boys. We stand in hope along with you for Ms. Kerr and for Jaku, who is a first grader here at Ames. And while this is very hard for our staff, with grief, we are also standing in hopes of healing and rallying around her and Jack. We are here to support the family, your community, and whatever you need, we are here for you. We're family, we're community, we stand with you. reach out, anything we need from our community to yours. We have much love for you and for our staff and for our students. Thank you. And I will pass the microphone back.
Good afternoon, I'm Superintendent Joe Bradford, and I'm sincerely appreciative that you're here today to all of us honor, support, and family, and also to thank on behalf of our Board of Education, Chair Howard Henderson is here, board members, Frank Dalton, and Ariel. Would like to thank them and thank American Indian Magnet School for your incredible support. You know, school is a place that brings smiles, hope, and happiness, and progress. Nothing quite compares to wrap your arms around a child. The way that these staff members and all of us are. It's my hope that we can just support one another, support the family, and really use this as a chance to embrace what it is the way we come together and talk about. I also can't think enough of public safety officials who are improving, and the mayor would like to do that and others to speak. Such important partners to us and such important partners to this work. I know that this is really challenging, especially for our firefighters as well. It's really important to acknowledge that. All start within the goals of doing our best, and the challenges that we face are know that they're in my heart as well. Lastly, just know that there's a belief from the school district and from this community that we will keep together. We're very well, we come together on this day, and we'll here and there are many ways that will be with the community there and be with one another. Service and all children and all families. So that I can give you sincerely thank you for being here. Just know that the big family is number one right now for us. It's all of us that is along with the staff and families like that we do.
Thank you, Superintendent Confidence and Principal Julie, and all the staff for your support for this difficult time. The next speakers will be the President of Indian Council, President Ncaim, Xiong, and then your board member, please.
Good afternoon. My name is Taws, or my long name is Txog. I'm the chairman of the council. First, I would like to thank the American Indian Magnet School for opening the school for us to have this event here. Also, I would like to thank Principal Julie Hutchinson's Dowlings. Next, I would like to thank all the elected officials for coming here today to support our family today. And I also like to thank all the Hmong community leaders. I saw some police officers here as well, so thank you for coming to support the Hmong family and Hmong community. I would like to speak more. Nó nói là nó cái tu sửa là cái trong phong suy luận. Cái lý do về mỗi con sự tranh, bây giờ cái tu tập phong là để thầu lu, cái định tu mà thì về nó về mỗi những chuyện này, nhà về chuyện sinh hoạt, cái chuyện tổ cũng như cái tu tập học lâu thì nó một chỗ, về chuyện này chuyện, bây giờ mình đợi lại khó, hoặc là về chuyện tu sửa cái đó. Nếu mà cho tôi bây giờ nên cho gì, tôi thấy cho phong suy luận, cho nên số tu bây giờ tôi nên nó có sự tranh luận nó là nên côตัวมองเห็นโซเชียลเห็นป้าตัวโดนในชิ้นเนี่ยตัวจีนเนี่ยตัวป้าสวยจากในภาพโตผู้โตอย่างเราจีนเนี่ยเรื่องของสิ่งดีมันคือขอเดี๋ยวชิ้นดูนี่จะเป็นจบของสุดาเป็นสิ่งที่เป็นสิ่งดีเดี๋ยววันจบเป็นจบของสุดาอย่างจะได้จบแต่ยังได้ที่รับผิดชอบหมดจบจะหน่อยจะจืดมันก็พอเสียงพอนะเที่ย每年看的工作可能都去是police 都去fire 都可能些，แล้วก็อยากต้อง support ไปที่มีเด็กขึ้นต่อขณะที่ขอไปชิปป้าแต่อยากให้รอตื้อยังมีอยากได้มั่วเราถึงยิงหน่อยที่เมย์ไปจะชวนตูไปยิงว่าสาอะไรเดี๋ยวที่มันจะอยู่ในเมย์เราใช้ก็ใช้ไปยิงมั่วไปยิงสาที่จ้องมันจะขอยิงเราจะชูชีมันจะไม่ยอมมันจะเลยเมย์ไปชิปป้าชิ而且叫他实践中的呢，或者被说做多，我也被炸，也被到科技也被觉得，也科技也被对对面用，头也被对方都，我也头好么对好实践工业好么这工业被好也不理解，你看到也好的被中公司的，这个包都要被到科技也被觉得，你看你读书嘅，我也去把爱还到对不的被中公司的，你叫我医生，到底中公司米里的。cho nên cho chỉ cho nên cho tù cho tụi biết bỏ cái khó sự chơi đồng nào đi hại cho tới luôn vì tiền của một con đây giảm thì biết cho nó control mà thì anh chủ sĩ cho biết mình chơi gì cho nên cha là con nó nhà biết khó rồi về chú về là ok để cả nhà bạn trong để về chuyên đồ chỉ sâu chỉ phải cần nhau sọ phụ sung tiền của nhau sọ mình đã có để sao là về chuyên đồ trong những lúc nào để biết tuổi chỉ sâu chỉ phải để nó bù được về chuyện sinh hoạt để我做出来，如果他非让我这个thank you。
Thank you. ต้องการบริษัทแจ้งสัญญา The next speakers is coming from the Law Council. President Shah Wang Shawa เขาจะก็ได้เจ็ดปฏิญาณ
Thank you all for joining us here today. Today is a very sad day for Minnesota, especially for the family, especially for the Bank family. But because of love and compassion, I'm so happy to welcome all of you, the community elected officials. I just want to say thank you to Mayor Carter, who has been by the family side from day one. Thank you. I want to thank you, St. Paul Fire, all the first responders, all the men and women in uniform. Thank you for your service. Without you, this community would not survive. Thank you all. But most importantly, thank you for the community for your outpouring love, support, and financial contribution. Like Mayor Carter said, struggle is far from. We encourage you to make any donation to the family, whatever you can. Losing a couple dollars is no comparison to what this family is going through right now. How can we comprehend losing 4 family members in one day? As a parent, it is beyond understanding. It is beyond the heart. The heart cannot handle such pain. And I encourage all the community, far, near, to show some love and compassion for this family. We have 3 more family members who are at the hospital. I want to thank you all, the medical staff, for taking so good care of these individuals, family members. Thank you so much. Today we are here gathered together for this candle vigil. We as a community, we as family members feel so helpless. But today we have joined together. And I hope that together, we join together. We're gonna light this candle. But let me remind you that this candle will not burn long. But our love and compassion will last forever. And it is the love and compassion that will help Cheng and his family to rise from the darkest day, to keep this family going. So I applaud everybody for joining us here today. And here with me today, I have General Van Taws' son. And I would like him to say a few words. And also with me today, by my right here, is also Captain Simon. 2 individuals who represent the community. And I would like them to say a few words, but most importantly, thank you for being here. Thank you for showing your love and compassion. 用些出的杯，一做个点点下去的呢，弄到有一种有些出的都杯子呢，但是你讲了，路能到杯就做灯泡就做的呢，杯都是把是路了要到杯呢，有些出的，弄到到多要在那碰到猪，พัฒนาบาดซองไอ้กูจะจอดพัฒนาบาดซองไอ้เอาไปเลยเจ้าเชี่ยจริงแล้วกูให้ยกจอดพัฒนาสายหนูไอ้เอาไปเลยเจ้าเชี่ยตัวรู้จริงรู้จอดเนี่ยตัวเชี่ยนั่นตัวจอด
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and elected officials. On behalf of the whole community and on behalf of the late Tswm family, I would like to thank for the senior St. Paul and for the St. Paul Fire Department for the rescue of the family of Mr. Tsheej event on the night of January 3. We thought the fire department had failed. That family will have a hard time to get out of the house. But with the rescue of the fire department, they'll be able to get out of the house. But unfortunately, 4 of the children not make it. And 3 of the family stay in the hospital in critical condition. Anyway, on behalf of the relevant family, I would like to thank our whole community, the American people, and the elected officials for your support and your donation for the family. We know that the funeral, the family not planned the funeral yet, but when the funeral is coming up, we would like all of you to voice support the family. So thank you, dear, for your support and being here today. Nhớ lòng tập về cho nhà cho chị tập cứ tập đi tập không cho dự. Thì những câu hỏi thì cáiตัวเขาnói làตัวdo chọn tập về tụ đi tu phát triển qua giờ thì cái những câu hỏi thì lúc cái tôi nhớ là cái cái lúc ý nghĩ rồi lâu từ mình nhọ lâu cả các xe cho nên nè cái ở tôi mình rồi để nó còn ngỏ nó còn chỉ có cái là chẳng tên là cái trong cái trả qua ta cũng có một số là kia và hai kia lần nè cái ở tôi mình rồi nếu một tao sẽ nó họ có gọi chuyện cho thơ gài cả lời bên tôi một tao sẽ nó trong tụi tôi và chịu vặt là của lại cái vấn đề nhỏ cái chúng tao ta thì có cái trên này đầu tiên tôi nghe là sẽ ăn họ thì trả là công tu là một con mà sẽ là câu tu đầu cơn cầu này và hai cái lần ở mình giống một tờ sẽ nhỏ rồi tôi phải xem cùng tôi ra thằng nàoว่าจงการชาวตัวเจ้าเดียวจีนี่หมดเห็นรู้ละนี่จะป้าเนี่ยป้าเตี้ยตัวกับมั่วcho hai cái tưởng ra pháp của mọi đôi hệ nòng lúc chạy nòng cái lúc chạy cái mông trở đời thì nhập áp cái tổng thể chạy tự bây giờ tôi tự là khi ba khi thơ sinh sản là tôi thành quá trình cái nền đời chỉ phải cái luôn thành pro thì mình nhỏ là ba người luôn mình xem một cái cảm tên nào cho con người luôn này cái chuyện là pro thì mình nhỏ và chỉ quân nhà tả là con này cho con thì hình nhau chỉ dùng tổ kia cho khi mà do vậy tao muốn chơi là những trạng chơi vào trong đi nói nè thì cháu là cũng tháo cả cái trong môn chơi đời vô kế cùng tề hơn nhà tôi kia đâu tụi mình tu phải tranh đời được chơi nên được lâu tụi tu luôn tại nó lâu tụi mình luôn tại nó phải do lo ra toàn tề nó ca hayเป็นluônตื่นluôn thành chịu lo nào là do khi tôi đi chơi từ do khi tôi đi cái gì nè nó cả cái do cho hay để nhau chơi chơi là cái nhau từ lúc chơi chơi vào mình cơ cái người chỉ cho hay cái bây giờ một cái cơn còi bây giờ đánh người trong này nói là cái mông này đôi hình là lúc chạy là giờ lúc chạy để cái bê sợi này nó có cả là chùa này bê vào bê chỉ bê vô qua đi chả một số tử cũng bê vô tử đi chả bê vô qua đi chả bê bê ba bê chả tu tập thì là tử lúc chạy rồi ta thủ chỉ quân nhá lúc chạy là cái bê sợi này nó to rồi thuê nhìn à và cái po hay cái một giờ một chủ sinh rồi cái cũng như một lâu tại cũng nhau cái vào thì bê vô tử đi chả để bê chạy chỉ một cái bộ cho cái tên mình nói là để phụ thoại cái phát hành công nghệ tệ rồi giờ tiền người giờ cái một công học công nghệ tệ nhau cái trò nào rồi bây giờ là phát hành công nghệ tệต่อที่ประดับคณะบริการชัวร์ที่เราต้องมันกับที่จะไฟที่ภาพที่มันเคยนี่เพียร์ที่จะมุ่งให้ถึงยัดต่อเต้นเราที่เราเนี่ยยัดต่อเราฝึกเนี่ยป้าเนี่ยเจ๊เนี่ยต่อที่โป้วิธีแค่เกิดต่อมาเจ๊กู้เนี่ยโดยนำอะไรรู้จักที่ต่อรู้ชอบป้าตัวเปิดถูกชอบป้ารู้เจ๊ที่ยัดต่อเราที่เกิดไอ้เราต่อที่กันเนี่ยโป้วิธีเดี๋ยวต่อให้เจอมั่วตั้งหนึ่งนะที่เอาบริการตัวนี้อย่างน่าว่าเราถึงนู่นน่ะรู้ว่าพิธีนำไปกับพระธรรมของพระใจที่โปรยแต่ว่าต่อไปเจ๊มุ่งว่าคงตัวไปตัวพระชัยน่ะตรงเจ๊หนึ่งเขาเราตัวเองมันต้องเสียเลยในบริการอะไรกันเนี่ยฝากให้เจ้าตัวเก่งของเจ๊เด็กกับพงเยียบริการย้อนตัวเก่งของเจ๊เนี่ยเป็นให้มุ่งเสด็จจีให้ถึงนั่นเป็นย้อนเจ๊ตัวไปตัวพระชัยว่าหนึ่งเจ๊หนึ่งเราตัวเองมันเนี่ยหนึ่งมุ่งหนึ่งต่อเจ๊น่ะแต่ตัวจอนนะครับ
Ncaim cho nên là gì? Của thọ bây giờ là sân rồi, bên nhỏ to hỏng, xa cha mi ở trên trục đi, tôi cần tôi biết chứ. Thọ bây giờ là sân rồi là của nhỏ to, thọ bây giờ là sân của nhỏ to hỏng. Để mình dạy, thọ cả đi cho trục đi. Một cái sao tôi chỉ trên lịch tiện chỉ thật giải lại đó là quan nên rất nhẹ như cộng nó để thật cả đi mùi đông đấy không và cho sẽ là đó và cho cả hai đôi ý sẽ cái chuyện quay lúc có trên chờ sẽ để tôi cho sao cho mình nhớ của lúc này của bạn sẽ kể ta nhẹ đến ngăn tâm to thì cô tạo sao của lúc không cô thấy phiền quá đi sao sai chả quý vị nó cô thật thế cô sao đến lúc này nó lọt đâu ai là sao để tôi nhớ pháp tế cả sự
tôi tin là giờ tôi rồi tôi thật thì nào là sẽ có một cái sợi nhện thôi như nó thế có một thay loạn cho nên thật gì cô rong xe thì cô cho bên mong thật cái sợi xí luôn cho America cho cái sợi xí luôn rồi nó ở bên mong của cũng tôi cố tế cho nên chế cũng dễ sẽ là quốc ta sẽ tôi hành động như quốc mấy thì giờ chế của ta ta là như chạy quốc ta bây giờ cho kể luôn thế từ mình nhiều mê mê đi nó để giáoจะthế mình không mà mót sẽ chết tôi nếu chỉ cho rõ cho tôi chỉ cho chỉ ra chỉ cho nên thế là tôi sẽ không biết thật cả vua cho đã biết chọn mẫu nhân thông đủ cho miền Nam cho sư phụ thảo và chữ cho thảo và chữ là của bạn mua cho ôn những sản phẩm tài chế là của bạn mua cho phí giờ là bạn mua cho tranh nhát đi thảo cả kia đi thảo ôn nó còn nó dễ khởi sau khi xin lỗi của thảo ôn sẽ được cho tay thảo đi xin cho miền Nam gì nên choวันนี้ต่อไปเราอยากจะต่อไปต่อเจวันนี้เราได้จบสิตายแล้วเราจะได้ไปมองญาติต้องดูนี่สักแก่รู้ญาติได้ญาติเลยจะป้าเนี่ยป้าเสร็จตัวโซ่ตัวมาแก่รู้ไอ้ผู้รองเชื่อเท่านี้เราได้จบก็จบ
Okay, ผู้ชมประธานชาวเที่ยวจีมาคันซับได้จากรูปตัวเส้นตัวหน่อย I know we have a little short of time here, but I want to introduce both of you guys at the same time. So the next speaker will be our mayor, Robert Carters, and Chief, Fire Chief 8. Please.
Nyuam, I'm Melvin Carter. I'm Melvin Carter, and I have the privilege of serving as mayor of this community. In that role, I tell someone literally every day that the secret belief, I guess it's not a secret because we say it every day, but the core belief behind everything that we are trying to do here in St. Paul is this notion that a city is not a stack of buildings and streets, but a city is a family of people that have to take care of one another. And in that vein, as I think about my family that lives under one roof with me, and as I think about my family that resides in this city together with me, it's just the only thing I can imagine worse than losing one of our children is losing 4 of our children. I heard one of the earlier speakers say that this loss is beyond words. It's beyond comprehension. It's beyond imagination. These are children in our schools. We, as part of our college around St. Paul, have a college savings account established for the youngest. Carr was an intern in my office a few years ago. The principal mentioned Sheikh Hoover. I got a chance to hold him and laugh with him at a baseball game a couple of years ago, and our prayers are with him as he continues to fight. I got a chance to, I've had a chance to spend some time with Prache, who in the middle of the night got the call that all of our worst nightmares are made of. And And we were walking through the hospital from one room to another, to another, to another, as he was introducing me to his children, to his wife. And at one point, I sort of doubled over. And Pacheng put his hand on my back and he said, "Don't overthink it." And it's hard for me to this day to understand how Pacheng has the ability just to swing his legs out of bed in the morning right now, let alone to try to encourage me through my great sense of loss in this time. I know Pacheng is at the hospital right now with his family, but I would be remiss if I didn't share with you that in his moment of loss, he's thinking about you. He's trying to encourage you. We sat and spoke to some cameras a couple of days ago, and what he wanted to say to you, what he wanted to say to me, was to make sure your smoke alarms are working, was to practice your fire safety practice at home with your children. I went home, Chief, and realized that a couple of mine smoke detectors were out of batteries, and we got a chance to refill those. And so I challenge you, because let me tell you, the thing that I love about this community is our capacity to be one. The thing I love about this community is our capacity to respond to hurt with love. And so the candles that we light today are meaningful, almost as meaningful as the contributions we make to the family, almost as meaningful as the clicks we make on the GoFundMe to help this family survive financially through this great trauma. Almost as meaningful as you going home and checking your fire extinguisher, you going home and checking your smoke detectors, you going home and talking your children and your family through your fire safety practice at home, so that Pacheng can, what he said was his hope is that he never has to see you in the same situation that you see him in today. My challenge to you is to look to your left and to your right and know that we have all lost these children. To understand the pain that everybody brings into this space. The pain that we are all holding in this space right now. And the way that we honor those two that we've lost is by holding on to those who are still with us. Pacheng, Carlo, our children, our neighbors, our classmates, our co-workers. We honor them by continuing to be each other's source of support and love and encouragement. It's said a lot, so much that it can feel like cliche at times. But let me tell you how thankful I am for the men and women of the St. Paul Fire Department, for the men and women of the St. Paul Police Department, who in our worst, most horrific, nightmarish moments, when everyone else is running away, who run to our aid, who run to help us, who run to save us. Our fire department, I know, feels a great sense of loss right now too. But let me tell you, I take great comfort, Chief, in knowing that those same men and women who ran into the Vang home, who carried those children out of that burning home, are the same ones who stand guard over all of our families while we sleep. So thank you, Chief, for your service. I I know we have some other first responders in this space. Thank you all for the sacred work that you do for our community. The program today says healing. But I don't expect to walk out of this room healed. Healing is going to take a long time for us to do together. Healing is going to take some process. Healing is going to take some prayer. Healing is going to take some hugs. And healing is going to take a whole lot of time. As we pray for Haching, for Carlo, for their family, the entire Yang family, as we pray for this school community, in our full public schools community, as we pray for our extended St. Paul family, I'm praying for you and for your family as well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being one another's support. Thank you for holding me and each other up through this terrible, terrible tragedy. And God bless each and every one of you. With that, I'll pass the microphone to St. Paul Fire Chief James.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thanks for allowing me to be here today, including the fire department in the community vigil healing process. As Mayor Carter said, this is very difficult for us as well. We have some responders in the room. And the amount of support, the amount of calls, the thank yous, it's very helpful. So thank you for that. We process things very difficult. They're very different in the first responder world. We did everything we could that night, and sometimes the outcomes are not what we want. And we live with that. Our responders will live with that forever. And what helps us is we talk amongst each other, we talk amongst each other, but it helps us knowing that the community here, the community is so strong that they're working together to heal amongst each other. I know some people in the room, but I don't know very many people here. I don't. But I'll tell you what I see. I see a very strong community, very strong. I see the amount of people that have come up and spoke from the heart. And I see a community that will forever be together, and will be forever healing together. And that helps us as responders, it does. What we do and it doesn't go away. Our support doesn't go away. We're here every single day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And we may no longer be on scene at our right, but we are on scene in the community, and we will be forever. And I wholeheartedly mean that. I'm very sorry for the family, I'm very sorry for the community, but know that we're here for you. And looking out into this crowd, I know the community is here for each other as well. So thank you for allowing me to be here.
Thank you so much, Mayor Carter and Chief for your support and all your staff have done to the family. The next speakers, it's coming from Attorney General Keith Ellison. He's not be here, but he do have a letter. So please welcome Matt Granu.
Good afternoon. My name is Matt Gladue, and I'm the Outreach Director in the Office of Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison. Attorney General Ellison is out of the country today, but he asked me to be here and to read a letter, and I'm honored to be in your presence. Dear Bank family, I want to offer my deepest condolences. My heart breaks for you in the face of such imaginable loss. Still, know that you are not alone. My office, the city of St. Paul, and all of Minnesota stand ready to embrace you as you grieve. In our hardest moments, I am always awed by the compassion, strength, and grace offered by our communities, and I'm sure you will be leaning on yours. I've already seen the immense outpouring of care this week. Let that community care be a beacon of light for you. Know too that our communities often grow to match the weight of our burdens. I know that you will continue to receive assistance, love, and prayers from all over Minnesota, and I hope that offers you some degree of comfort. And of course, please count on me and everyone at the Attorney General's office as part of your community of support. You are in our hearts, and we are at your service. Sincerely, Keith Ellison, Minnesota Attorney General.
Thank you, man. The next will be coming from the family. And they have a couple key speakers here. So I would like to introduce Susie Ling. Please, you and the family.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Susan Bay, and alongside me with me is Tom Bay, George Chandler, and his Bay, downstairs. First and foremost, we would like to express our deepest gratitude to their involved part of the City of St. Paul, State Senator Susan Palm, House of Representative Valerie Baker, City Council Member Nelson Yang, the St. Paul Fire Department, Home Aging Council, Bay Council of Minnesota, American Independent School, Special Principal Hutchinson, and everyone who could attend, whether in person or online at today's community vigil. We would also want to extend our heartfelt thank you to everyone who has given contributions in some way, shape, or form during this challenging time. The generosity and support of the community, local and extended, have been invaluable, and we are forever indebted to your kindness and compassion. At this time, we would like to provide you with an update on the family's medical condition. Her Lord, the mother, and Yagu Ba, the oldest son, are still unconscious. On a more positive note, though, the youngest daughter, Nyuam, is now awake and has begun eating. We continue to appreciate the ongoing support and understanding from everyone. Your thoughts and well wishes are greatly appreciated during this difficult time for the family. As we continue to monitor the family's mental and physical conditions, please direct any questions to our English-speaking family representatives, Tom Jervay, at 763-257-3149 and Tong Kai Bei at 651-442-8952. And again, thank you. I'm going to hand the microphone over to Tom Jer, who is going to be speaking in Hmong.
Tswm. Nhớ rong rộng. Bây giờ cứ cho đi cho đi cho gì cho nó cho chữ cho công học cho cái trong họ nhớ tháo rồi không thể thế nào nên là cái tổ nó cho tôi khó cái dùng sơ sơ được cái trên này 我被都在做给有些人了，有人对的，古有动作生活， cú soi chế được chế thế này là ba được chế thế này cho kiện xóa xia cho kiện nhiều xia cho nó giờ được cũng vấn đề của nó cú thọ khi nó này hay thì từ chế tin nàyเราดึงอยู่ตัวจอบไม่ใช่เลยเจแต่ชีนอโจไปตูโจได้เนี่ยที่อ้อถึงมีหน่วยน้อยตัวไหนห้องหมอไอ้คนเราบุคคลเราได้เหตุตรงใช้ยาวคนเราหนูขอไม่ได้ก็คือได้ใช้หรือจองหรือจีหลับไปเจนเนี่ยมันแค่เจียเสียเหตุvì cho các trong mình được về trên này cho họ đã lợi cho tụ là những hai chừng mò hàng kia đi chẳng sớm chỉ tàu đi chỉ tàu kia nó chỉ tàu rất già trong đời nữ nó còn cho ô bà thế sự chỉ còn đời dây còn sẽ sáng cái đời về trên này cho họ đã mô cho đời lăng nhẹ nó những cái dạng này đời kia còn chúng ta lòng nó cho cha trừ đời là áp đến đi cho bé hay chân được năng nghiệm tôi cho tới những hai cái bé hay thì tôi năng nghiệm sẽ hay thì được trong lòng một lòng cho được một hai tàu lưu thiên nó tàu mò nóยังmột kề còn đời là khi cho bé hay thì cầu chip percent là đi hai tàu lưu nó còn mò nó sẽ thành một cái còn từ bé kia rồi nên tao còn từ đó từ chuột sáng nên tao sẽ lấy cút chỉ tao có hai tiền nhiều trong đi trà kia nó còn tên làm một xe là họ mua sang trộn xua xe nữ tụi mò trong đi trà nó là bên bài kia rồi nên sẽ lấy bao hai tiền trong đi trà là cho nên tao không nói bên kia rồi nên cho nên cho gì cho cứ cho ti bên trồng mong nhớ thống lời sử dụng tiền để bao cỏ nú nó với tôi khả năng để biết được hai người càng đơn đau cái trạng cho nhớ sẽ tới chờ tên đời chỉ bao luôn cả thiết cái là hay ở bên lòng đúng không khi nào cho nên sẽ bao được thiết khó khăn thì nó mù cú sao uống trong trầu vấn đề phần nào giờ uống trong trầu có gì sẵn nếu bao lúc xưa lo xưa đã xưa đó xưa trong là ba bê chế này nó như là bê chế này như là cầu lúc thơ là bê chế này hoặc là cụ ở trầu cho cầu gì sẵn cho hoặc là cụ ở trầu từ bây giờ sẽ đi sang phò theo ở trầu the city council cho con nó cũng sẽ được cô hai đứa tao con nó sẽ được đấy cho trong thang cho nó cho chứ nó để tôi hai luôn sơ xia bù được cái nó giống như cái chế xi thế này bây giờ sẽ cho cái nhiều xia cho cái sáu xia giờ này đây lúc mà chùa cho cái đồ này sẽ là những tổ xia ba cái đồ còn bây giờ này tụi chia tụi chi còn một chỉ ta chỉ cơ để cho kéo lên lúc xưa lo xưa đã xưa đó xưa rồi nên cho nó cho chứ cho con hậu cho số lần số tù vấn đề sẽ được lúc mà chuột cho về cho con đây muốn lợi hai bên lọ đồ này sẽ là cho nhau đây nhau gì cho con hậu cho nó cho chứ vấn đề đâu sao như sao tiêu đâu phá được đây là còn bây giờ nên sẽ để cho nên tụi sẽ tụi chi cho nên thứ sáu tôi là bây giờ nên sẽ để cho chỉ tao sáu tôi cho nên lần thứ một lúc sẽ để xí rong nên sáu tôi là bây giờ nên sẽ để ý dạng đầu kia để khi đó nên sẽ để bao nhiêu giờ xưa để cụ thể cái là một chơi mà xưa một chơi nên sẽ để đúng không ok
Một
sorry. The next thing will be moment silence and then ritual. So if you don't have a candle, please get a candle. If you do have a candle, please turn it off. So the Wi-Fi 18 console will be passing the candle. So if you don't have one, please make sure you have one. So if you have your candle, please stand. We want to take about 30 seconds to a minute for a moment of silence. And after that, we had over 20 minutes, so 4 children, young children passed away. And as Patan said earlier, we are here to bless them to have a better life for their next lifetime. So if you can't, please bring your candle to that table after we have the moments of silence and put it there. You can say a couple words and then you can go back and sit down because our program's not done yet. So make sure that you have your candles up and we take the level up and how up for 30 seconds. Thank you so much for all you guys here for support. So at the moment here, family, please put your candle to the table to bless their children and make sure that they have a better life, not in this lifetime. So go ahead and then you can take the example and everybody can do the same thing. So.
Hãy subscribe cho kênh Ghiền Mì Gõ để không bỏ lỡ
So just a reminder that we have some book there. If you donate any amount of money, those are books for you to take. So please take the books. It's donated by a book publisher to be part of this event. So if you donate anything, take the book home for the kids and for anybody. Thank you.
thì nó sẽ nó sẽ đọc khen đầu lòng rất là lúc trong của một lâu tuần nhựa cho đua một lâu tuần nhựa ta sẽ nên còn lâu sẽ được mua và trực tiếp là mình rất là nó đi không phải ở bên là người rồi chỉ nhận thì chỉ cần như thế là cũng ba mới học donation box một lúc box nó giờ tôi còn nó từ từ họ mua cái gì rồi xưa nó là mua họ mua rồi lúc ba nóใช้rồi chọn thìอันนี้ตัวอะไรแล้วมันใจที่ชีพูดแบบจริงๆแล้วที่อะไรเราจริงๆคุณตอนชอบที่ตาเราคือจริงว่าอยากผมชีมันก็ได้จะมีกระแสชวนถ้าผมก็พูดจริงมันอย่างนี้เชื่อไหมฉันเราที่ผ่านมาต้องเจอตัวเราอยากที่เรา
Just remember the agenda is not done yet, so if you finish, say a couple words to put your candle on the table, please go back and kindly sit down in space and we can move on to the next agenda. if you finish, put your candle on the tables. Please take a seat, or you want some water, some cookies, and come back and take a seat, so that we can continue our program. This is just a reminder that some of you come late. Behind me will be some cookies and waters and things like that, so help yourself on that. On my right is the bathroom, so in case you're looking for that, our bathroom is outside to my right. If you have any donations, cash, or any material or anything for donations, on the floor we take a donation for the family. Anything that you have, as well we have a box for any donation that you have, gift card, cash, checks, whatever that you want to donate to the family. Come here, and then at the same time take a book that's donated by her publisher. So grab a book and take it home, give it to your children or anybody to read. Actually, it's a Hmong traditional color book, so it's really good. So help yourself, take one home, and give it to your kids or children or your children, anybody. It would be a good project for them to work at home. All right. If you guys can take a seat again so that we can move on to the next agenda. Hôm nay đoàn thiên giả và những cái tiếng tăng khả lao là nóจะขอนี่จะเอาหนึ่งสีนี่ชนสุดจะตั้งละเจ้าในเจ้าในเป้ยังเป้เขาพงันจีน่ะอันนี้จะชนแต่ก็เราว่านี่เรามันจะขนมเที่ยงกันได้เฮาเที่ยงในข้าวเราเจ้านั่นในเป้ยังเป้เขาพงันแต่ได้นะแต่ก็ตัวเที่ยงขอเจอนี่อย่าง Ncaim ini soalnya tu dah kalau jauh, tapi yang ini kalau nggak tahu ya. Oleh rakyat Ncaim ini tak kalah jauh lah. Yang ini faktor lah memang. Jadi jangan ini sudah jauh lah. Mereka ni yang pun tahu dulu lah. Jadi Ncaim ini soalnya tu tak kalah jauh. Yang ini faktor lah. So please take a seat. And we want to continue our program. The next speakers is a city council from St. City of St. Paul. Neng Xiong is Ward City Council. I know the family is on your district. So, Council Neng Xiong, Matekaya.
afternoon, everyone. Before I begin, I do want to take a moment to invite my colleagues on the St. Paul City Council. My colleagues on the St. Paul City Council to come up here and join me too. So it is the Councilmember Mika Bowie representing Ward 1 and Councilmember Shaniko Johnson, Ward 7 too. If I've missed anyone on the council, please come on up and join us. So my name is Neng Xiong, and I'm the council member representing Ward 6, which is in the east side of St. Paul. And my ward is actually just a few blocks away from the Cheng Bang's family's home. They live in Ward 5, and I'm here today with my husband, Kong, my 1-year-old son, Zongga. I want to say thank you so much to Cheng Bang's family, along with community councils, many organizations who work together to put together this community vigil, which I feel is so important for us to have so that people can come together for healing and support for the family. I also want to say thank you to our first responders and our elected officials and so many community leaders who offered everything that they can, to make sure that that we continue to have leaders at the front lines supporting our families, like what the Bang family went through. And there's a lot that I want to say, but I want to say overall that what I feel in this moment is truly the power of community coming together. And that is especially important because what the Bang family went through is something that we all know could happen to us. Like, this is not an isolated situation at all. And also the loss that they have gone through in recovering and going through, their home getting damaged, being displaced, losing their 4 children out of their 6 young children. This is a loss that is unimaginable. And I can't even put into words how painful and heartbreaking it is. I say that especially as a new mom of my 1-year-old son. And I thought a lot about what would it look like for any of us to wake up one day and to be told, oh, your kids are no longer here, or your family members are no longer here. It is just unimaginable. But the reason why this moment and the space here for healing and support is so important is because it is so important for the feelings of isolation or not knowing what to do next that the Bang family is going through. They need to know that we are here for them and that they are not alone. And I am sure that they feel that so much because of their financial resources, the over $400,000 that have come together from people, not just in our city, not just in our state, but all across the world have come together. That is just phenomenal. And so I really feel that speaks to the power of community. And I want to say thank you to every single person who has offered what they could to make sure that we are a part of being a cushion of support, a layer of support for the Bang family so that they can truly focus on what they need to. Because I really believe that we have all the resources for our communities to thrive, and no one should have to live without. And it's important that we send that message of love, of support and healing to our fellow Bang family. And so I want to say thank you so much for giving us the opportunity, us St. Paul Council members, the opportunity to speak in support of the Bang family. We offer you our condolences, we offer you our love and support, and we know that we will always be here to support you. So let's continue to stay in touch. And I want to pass on the mic over to my colleagues, and he's going to say a few words to support the family too. But excuse me, before I do that, I want to take a few moments just to say, to speak in Hmong too. Because I also listening to the Buya and Asiya, Buya through the section, a word down, shiny sites in Paul, a word of Yon Txheej, the Kangwa, Pachin the Ban, Jim, the Yana, the Navi Platter, who had had a sheet for the Galabation, or looking okay, they should have not even taken the beach without a sheet side. It was out of all its own, it was really child. So it's a tool, we should have helped don't look at the visual from that kind of stuff. Jason Batia, call up Sa for nó đi in yo có thì món xia thì được họ sau khi có thì cũng có因三个人都说是，是我真我打了包很nhiều的话，只我ở bên mình còn chỉ có không mà chỉ nói theo họ bên tôi về nó nói với tôi thấy là cái đó là hay thì bên đó ở bên này thì họ thì cũng họ cho mình à thì họ thì cho họ bên thì thật thì họ tôi thì họ share thì trong cái đi nó thì họ chỉ đi chơi thì cáiวันนี้ฉันเราเราทำไปก็อยู่เขาบอกเรียนชี้ย่อยบางทีเราที่มันซื้อแต่ชีมั่วสัก给รู้สัก给是操สัก给ชัว这种คือมันก็เป็นวิชาไอ้กูสาให้เราอยู่เจ้าเราสิ่งที่เราจะได้เป็นอะไรตรงที่เป็นบ้านเนี่ยบ้านเสียบ้านชั้นจำรอที่ตัวเขาใช้เราจริงบ้านที่ชีวิตที่ใช้เราก็เลยพอ包含那个备用的一下层。我做了每次工作多，我用写这个还别被我要交了，被省了，人那个在中央的活动体里呢，被包还别这里是有的是车那里就给你家，那上面别人呢我是就包给了车，就是把地里头去到差不多些，这个可能很差不多嘛。到差不多里看到给把那这些还别被拿被好，只把这给都被拿大个大一起的。所以เขามั่วจะกินเขาเชียร์เขาให้กับพี่บอกอยู่เขาเป็นกับเขาเองเฉยๆนะเขาอยู่ที่นี่เราที่เรากินจริงๆเราเป็นไปเอาเราของเราสมชาติดีกว่าหมดมาของเราจองกว่าคือเขาดีเราหรือเราเขารู้เราก็ต้องสิ่งเราสุภาพเราเนี่ยที่เป็นนอนใหญ่ก็มีเกณฑ์เฉยๆวันนี้เด็กนั่นเลยมีใช้ยาชนิดก็จะเส้นกินเฉยๆวันจันทร์นั่นเขาใช้เสือเฉยๆวันจันทร์
Hello everyone, I just want to share my condolences. My name is Anika Bowie and I serve as a St. Paul City Council member for Ward 1, which represents Summit University, Frogtown, in the North End community. And again, just sharing my condolences as I think about why we're all here gathered with the title of this event, Shining a Light for Healing. I just think about just the joy and the light that was in these young people, these children, this family, part of the Bing family and our extended family, and just how we can pay it forward in our way of walking towards our true healing, right, is remembering that light, sharing our light with everybody. From my own culture, my own community, our way of healing is through singing, art, culture, dance, and sharing those memories, those gatherings, and just even looking out to the audience, I can see that there's many similarities, and there are differences. And I just want to say thank you, Councilmember Nelsie Yang, for just sharing this invitation for us to be here and for us to ensure that families know that they can have the services and the proper safety measures to ensure that something like this tragedy can happen again. It was very innocent, right, to have a candle lit, very innocent to go to sleep in the peacefulness of your own home. And like City Council Member Nelsie shared, this is an isolated incident, and we want to make sure that St. Paul is a city where everyone has the proper safety measures to make sure we're all safe, so we can continue sharing our light. And when I just think about this moment, I'm committed to serving in my office to be an open door to anything that we can use to contribute to the future of our young ones, and to ensure that this community is wrapping their arms around the Bain family, and wrapping their arms around also the children, their friends, and their extended family, and students that they had the opportunity to serve with. So thank you again. I'm going to pass the mic to our City Council Member Shanita Johnson. This is actually her district, or excuse me, her ward. But again, my office is always open, and I appreciate whatever we can do to continue. You know, I just want to echo the same condolences to the Bay family as well as to our community. And just to echo the sentiments that when things like this happen in our community, in our parents, those around us, but in a lot of cases, it directly impacts the family who has experienced such a significant loss that we can't really grasp it and put it into words. So the only thing I will just offer in continuation today is that healing is a process. It's going to take a family. I hope that each and every one of you who have chosen to be a part of this visual today recognizes that we all have an obligation to our families and to this family, to the Neng family in particular, to continue to check on them after today, to continue to offer your love and support after we leave here today, because the healing journey is a process, and I cannot even imagine the magnitude of pain and of just true inexplicable pain that the family was experiencing. It's actually really heavy to hold in this room, so I can't imagine what the families would go through at this time. But sincerely, on behalf of, especially in Ward 7, even though the family member lives in Ward 6, you know, we have a connectivity when it comes to the east side, and if I know anything about the east side, we show up for our community. That's why I came today. But please hug your families a little bit closer, but realize that healing is a journey and a process. To keep the Neng family not only in your thoughts and your prayers, but also in your pocketbooks before you leave today to support this family, to get a little bit off of their feet as we go on to this journey, and join alongside them, but check on them a week from now, 2 weeks from now, 2 years from now, because this is a journey and a process. I just want to ground us in that, and simply say thank you for letting us be here and give us these things, and like you don't really care so much.
Chào là ni Pedro xin khắc sổ và chạy tua sẽ đòi rock cái nhạc của ni Txog. Moving on to the next speakers is one of Minnesota House representative, Coach Maya, Cao Thi Khang Sia.
If I could ask my colleagues in the House and the Senate, Council Member Nyuam, those who are here, our school board directors, if you could all just come up here with us as well. And as they make their way up here, I'll start my remarks because I want to make sure I know you all have been here for a really long time, and we're all here together to support each other, but I also want to make sure that we get to be in community together and not just here listening to those of us here speaking today. I am State Representative Khalid Neng Kerr of Group Neng Xiong and nó sẽ giúp người bên nội gia biết cái này các con nhớ của St. Paul nhớ cho người St. Paul là Minnesota nó Ncaim nó mới là Senator Taws, Representative Leslie, Representative Francis Clark, St. Paul School District Commissioner Neng Xiong, Director Howard Henderson, who is also the chair of the board of the school board here in St. Paul, Senator Murphy, Director Carlo, Director and then Director. Thank you. My apologies. They're all very new, so I'm still learning names, but we are all standing here today because we know that when our community experiences tragedy, it's not one person that needs to say, what am I going to do? It's all of us and all the different levels of government, that from every one of those individuals in this family was touched by each one of us. The kiddos who were in our public school district, the homes and the services that we receive from our county, the resources that we provide for our fire and EMS from our state officials, that we all know that this is our responsibility. It is fitting for us to be here today in this room, which Dr. Gothard said to me is the circle room. And I have been in a number of circle rooms, but I have forgotten why this is important. And it is important because the circle in Native culture, Native communities represents the interconnectedness of everything. We are all connected to each other. And that in this circle room, we are here to be in this healing space. And that's important for us to remember, that it's not lost on me, that this is where we get to do this healing together. And I just want to say that there's no words that we can offer now that can actually help the family, but know that we will be here for you, as mentioned by our council members, is that this is not something we come today to just grieve together and to offer condolences that we will be here with you in the long run. And that the issues that you all experienced with this fire is, I was very lucky recently, just a week ago, I was at Fire Local 21, and we talked about this particular incident. And that St. Paul is actually very unique in the fact that our firefighters actually have EMSs right in their facilities. That is not something everyone across the state has. And had not been the fact that our heroic firefighters went into that building, it was because EMS services were available immediately when the family was brought out. Had that not been the case, I don't know if anybody would have survived that fire. And so as we think about the tragedy that happened in this incident, we also need to celebrate the fact that we are in a city led by people who really care and are looking to say, how else can we always serve our community? And that means that service doesn't end after today. And so thank you so much for letting us be here with all of you. Thank you so much for allowing us to be in this space to heal with you and know that we will be here for you after this is all done. I ask that for those who are here in this space to heal with us, to heal together with the family, that we remember that there are other ways in which we can offer to support, whether it is after today or whether it is you offer time and resources, that know that this is a journey that we'll all be on together. Thank you so much for the time today. I appreciate giving us this moment to stand up and help you. I would give my colleagues all the opportunity to speak as well, but I know that their hearts are with me and that the sentiment is very similar and the same. So thank you all very much for this time.
Question. Our next speakers will be one of the state senators, Susan Park. แล้วก็
I want to first thank Representative Goldinker for inviting all of our elected officials up here so that we can all stand together as a unity. Thank you for that. And so I won't re-invite us back up here, but I will just say that, I'm here with my son, Vincent, and my husband, Nick. I want to first say thank you to Mount Eaton Council, and all of our Ncaim, including the Neng family, for organizing this vigil. This is so important for our entire community to come together and to mourn together and support Chandelight and his family. I'm so deeply saddened to hear this news. A week ago when I first saw it on Facebook, where I think most of us get our news these days, my heart just dropped, and I prayed for the family, and I hope that all of them would survive. Later those couple of days, I saw videos of Chen holding his children as they were taking their last breath, and I just cried. I couldn't stop crying. I don't think I stopped crying this last week, as many of us in this community have. It's not just me, it's every single one of us here. If any parent, we can feel the pain that him and his family is going through. It's unimaginable what has happened to this family. And I am so proud to live in a community, in a world in which, when we see someone else going through something this horrific, that we come together, we pray for them, and we support them, and we donate to that family. I'm so proud to live in this wonderful world in which we all love each other. I want to say thank you so much to everyone. It is terrible to see that these beautiful children here, 6 children, and 4 have left us, and now 2 is still fighting for their lives, and especially their mother. Marcia Chaplin, because Mama Marcia Chaplin, because they don't know nhà bây giờ rồi nhà mình nhỏ bố nhà đi bằng gì à bố sáng thu học ngó xía hết kia nhà bố làm tụi nó kia được bố bố không tới em cứ cháu sợ nè nhà như bố thì đi cầm đi ông chạy về là bố tụi xía lại em chỗ tụi xía chạy nhớ sáng cả I'm sorry. It is so heartbreaking, and I know we all are mourning together in this time, but I want to let Fa Chen, especially Fa Chen and his wife, Modo, his children, his family, know that we love you, we're praying for you, we will continue to pray for you. We support you, and I really will continue to pray every single day that his wife and his 2 remaining children have a full recovery. And after that, this community will still continue to come together to support them so they can move beyond this tragedy. Because that's where the other fight's going to be. It's not just in the hospital right now for their lives, but a fight to live every single day without the other 4 members of their family. So my son and my kids wanted to bring these 2 plushies, because they're favorite as well, for the 2 children that's still in the hospital. And I want to ask the family members to please come and accept these 2 for the little girl, Nupu, and the little boy, Yanka. When I first saw the video, I was crying. My kids rushed over. They go, "What's going on?" Because mom just cried out of the blue. And I said, it's because of this tragedy. I was explaining to them. And they cried with me. And the other day when we went to the store to buy the plushies, I was crying the whole time. And the store associate there said, "What's wrong?" And I just couldn't even explain it. But again, thank you for this entire community for being here. Thank you to Moko Lisa. And together this entire community will come together and support this family moving forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Susan Park. For I know our time is getting really close here, and we have a couple more speakers, and we should be done. Not be on time, but we might be about 5 minutes late. The next one will be speaker will be coming from the community early 20 start. It's one of the kids, boys that go to school there. Ciab, sorry, Taiwan, just start right.
Nyuam, good afternoon. Can you hear us? Okay, I know that sometimes when you speak, we are in the back and we really hard to hear you guys. So we're not in your agenda. So my name is Ciab, and I have been going to Head Start for 33 years. And I was a teacher, special service, family service. And I representing Community Action Head Start. And this is all the team from Community Action Head Start. We have more than this. My
Maria is also here. She is early Head Start, and she has been working with the family more than 5 years, and she working, so her role is education at home, and she's doing visit, and her education is doing at home. So when they are 3, then they transfer to Head Start Center. And so what child do is in our center at McDonough Head Start, and we are heartbreaking, really sad to hear this sad news. Laura is the bus driver who pick up Mochatu every day in the morning. And we go to door to pick up children, and we also have a bus monitor on the bus that is supporting her and making sure all the children are safe to leave school. Right here is Lisa. She is the Center Education at McDonough Head Start. We also have a senior director, who's Nicole's here. And so we know that being a teacher is really, really close to the children. And you have to have community, passion, loving, and dedicated to the children, and loving all the children. And when he is hurting, all the staff are hurting. So we are here to supporting and just to helping the family and dad to healing. We wish that we could have a magic and just say something and then bring the children back and life is normal again. But that's our wish. When this tragedy happened, when we just came back from work after the holiday, and it's really, really hard for us not to see him again. I have a poem here, and I will say a poem after, but I'm gonna ask Lisa to say a few things, and then Nicolette to say a few things, okay?
Hi everyone, I hope I can make it through this. Thank you so much for being here to support the Payne family with us. It's been quite a week, I think, for all of us in this room, along with those that may have not been able to join today. So thank you for being here to support us as a family. Again, my name is Lisa. I'm the Center Education Coordinator of McDonough Head Start, and I know the Payne family has been a part of our program for several years with several of their children. We have been blessed enough to provide many services for this family, and our hearts are hurting. I have a poem that I would like to read, and this is kind of, I think, will give an idea of how the teachers, I think, are feeling, and just the amount of, these children are tiny, they're small, their hearts are small, but the impact they have made on our families, our communities, is huge. And I want the Neng family to know that these children will never be forgotten in our program. And we just we love them and miss them. Your fingerprints are on our hearts, fingerprints that teach us about caring, fingerprints that teach us about love, about courage and hope, fingerprints that bring us closer to our loved ones, fingerprints that bring us closer to ourselves. And the time we cared for you, our whole lives have changed, never to be the same again. All this from tiny fingerprints that touched our hearts. You will live in our hearts forever, never to be forgotten. We will always love you. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. I know Ms. Chi wants to read a poem as well, so I want to be brief, but I do just want to say, on behalf of Community Action Head Start, as Lisa mentioned, this family has been a part of our Head Start family for over 6 years. All of their children have been part of our early Head Start family. They've attended our Roosevelt Head Start Center, our McDonough Head Start Center. And as you can see by the staff, they've just really touched our entire program. And so we, like everyone else in this room, want the Neng family to know that we stand with them and we're here to support them, and they have definitely left a fingerprint on the hearts of all of our team and the entire St. Paul community. So, pass it back to Ms. Ciab.
Okay, I'm gonna read this poem and hopefully, I'm not gonna read it in English, so this is gonna do it at home, okay? And the reason I got this is when I came back on January 3rd, and I called, so I'm the first one that contact with Dad and everything, and I went to the hospital. I was crying, so I was crying for the whole maybe 2 weeks. And so I wrote in this poem for the family, and I think this is for everybody, okay? Từ là mong cho nên, okay? Thì giờ tiếp xuống tôi chỉ đồng một thổ là lúc gì nào? Nó tỉ bê lúc y lì, yêu lòng ta một y chỉ, trong óc hà nhiều lâu nhiều khổ bi, khó so sự nhiều thống tu, để thấy nè lò trí xong, phía cỏ bê lò trí dòng, nhau luôn tu cỡ luật su, bê luôn thiên chùa, mò lưu xia xa đợt chùa, dây cho tan thò chùa, chùa lên chùa tù, đòn ma chùa, lúc này chùa tù, chùa này chùa lên, phía đầu này bao tiếng muôn chân, lúc lấy tàu thì trong mò bảo xua dây, lúc này chắc lời, cô mòn từ rồi, lệnh sĩ bùa kia, lỡ chỉ dùng tia, lúc giò muốn mò bông trò, lúc tia, thầu y tù, lời y tù thầu y tù, vô cho một thầu sông, cái sinh chi để yang bao số là sư, khó rồng, cho khó rồng lò đánh lông xiên, thọ cỏ phê, thọ cỏ nê, mùa rồng hóng hò, cho mi nhọa, của tổng đại mùa sổ tù. Con này sẽ là cho lợn. Cái thay tàu từ mi nhọa mấy cho tôi cần tàu này qua activity nhau mà phía thì cho đó là nó một sáu mốt cho lịch sĩ ạ. Cho lịch sĩ chỉ nhau là để đấy tôi là muốn xài nên muốn cho mình nhận. Bây chúng ngoài hả chỉ qua gọi cái gì là này chỉ đi trong xe đó chỉ cái đó này là cái lưu thiên chùa. Cái chỉ tạm thời cũng như ấy tôi không cũng như ấy tôi phải là sôi thì cũng lúc trước cho nên nhỏ cho lịch sĩ là tôi cần tàu vậy. Chứ xôi rồi cũng chỉ ít tôi lên nhà bây giờ mình mua cho mình nhỏ trong cái nó là vậy thì cũng yên cho được thả cũng yên phải cho được tiền. Có của đi ba, có của em đi ba, có của lúc sau có một số gì có của xa, đi của tôi là bên nói có một đám đi rồi tên là vậy, cái tên thầu của tên chế nên chúng mình nói để đi mua tên khởi đầu nó, rồi thả thì tên thầu thả đó cho nên là trong cái đời chỉ là không mua được tôi sẽ của khi đó đây là cái ô hô rồi nó là cái mua với lại cái khả năng sinh ra cho nên xí cái lúc là cái đó, cái ô đi đâu trong đó nè.
我从了这话，天我看到那条start 要得了这early head start，我那做那都还叫路车些，做这那些。Well, we always say that that's for last, or our last speaker. This is coming from the Office of Governor, Team Ward, and look like he's not be able to make it here, but we do have a representative from the Office of Governor, Kendall's Takisha Pa. Welcome.
Good afternoon. My name is Ncaim, and I'm from the Office of Those who are unable to make it today, I can say say with absolute certainty that our hearts are truly broken because of this tragic incident, and that we all resonate with the St. Paul community in providing a constant space of healing, support, and lots of love. The Governor and Lieutenant Governor have prepared a letter, so if you would allow me to read it, and afterwards I would like to invite representatives from the Bank family to receive it. Dear Mr. Tacheng Bang, family of the Bangs, and friends, we extend our deepest condolences to your family and community on the loss of 4 beautiful children. Our thoughts are with you all as you gather together with loved ones, leaders, and local organizations to mourn and honor the lives lost. We will continue to pray for the health and well-being of your wife and your 2 children. Thank you very much to the friends, volunteers, partners, and community members who generously helped organize the Candlelight Vigil in aid of the Bang family. Please let us know how our office can continue to support you during this time of unimaginable grief. With sympathy, Governor Tim Walz and Lieutenant Governor Peggy Blanken.
Okay, thanks again for the letters from the Office of Governor. I know like our time is already 10 minutes late, so let's conclude that, and I will introduce our closing remark, our Program Director, Dr. Brian Hill.
Hello everyone. My name is Dr. Brian Xiong. I'm the former director of the Community Council. It's heartbroken every time something happens here in the community, and the Hmong 18 Council always there to support the families, always there to support the community. As I close the program today, I want you to know that nothing else is more powerful than the love of the community, the love of the people. So we get together today. The Her Publisher kindly donate over $5,000 books. So whether you donate anything today or not, please feel free to take a Hmong colored book to your children and remember those who passed away. So on behalf of President Nungpadai, Hmong 18 Council, and the Hmong community, and the community in St. Paul, and the resident and family, everyone here in the state of Minnesota, I have communicated with the governor back and forth, and the governor sent a letter to support the community from his office. And as we close today's program, I just want to say thank you. It's cold. When you go home, drive safe. And if you can donate to the family, whether through online purchase gift, please feel free to send to Txheej and his older brother's house. We have the address in our social media page. I do apologize that Txheej had to rush back to the hospital and he had to meet with his attorney. So he let me know that please let the family know that he want to be here, but he had to rush back with his family during this tough time. So thank you and have a great day.